Laugh to death. He was a medieval knight, known for his bravery in battle, but little did anyone know, he had a dark secret: he was hilarious. One day, while on a quest, he told a joke so funny, he died laughing at his own punchline. But what was that joke, and how can we use humor to overcome even the darkest moments? Let's dive in. You've been there, feeling stuck, overwhelmed, and just plain miserable. You're trying to adult, but it's like the whole world is against you. Your phone's blowing up with bills, your boss is breathing down your neck, and to top it all off, it's been raining for weeks. You feel like you're drowning in a sea of negativity. But what if I told you there's a way to find humor even in the darkest moments? Pattern interrupt. Imagine a comedic soundtrack playing in the background. Suddenly, that rain doesn't seem so bad, does it? But, how do we get to that point? That's what we're about to explore. The medieval knight's story is a fascinating one. He lived in the 14th century, a time of war, famine, and disease. Yet, he managed to find humor in the most unlikely places. One day, while on a quest with his comrades, they stumbled upon a group of robbers. Instead of fighting them, the knight decided to tell a joke. Pattern interrupt. A quick joke. Why did the robber go to the doctor? Because he was feeling a little off. The robbers were so amused that they spared their lives. But, what happened next is what's truly remarkable. The knight's comrades were so inspired by his joke that they started telling their own. Soon, they were all laughing, and the tension was broken. But, the knight took it too far. His next joke was so funny, he died laughing. Cliffhanger. What was that joke, and how can we use it to overcome our own struggles? The turning point for the knight was when he realized that humor wasn't just about making others laugh, but also about finding joy in the darkest moments. On November 12, 1356, the knight wrote in his journal, "I've been on this quest for months, and I've seen some terrible things. But, today, I saw a group of children playing in the ruins of a castle. They were laughing, and it reminded me that even in the darkest times, there's always something to be grateful for." Pattern interrupt. A quick clip of kids playing. This realization changed everything for the knight. He started to see the world in a different light, and his jokes became more than just a way to entertain, but a way to heal. But, how did he do it? What was his secret? Curiosity gap. We'll explore that in the next section. Here's the method the knight used to find humor in the darkest moments. 1. Find the absurdity. Look for the ridiculousness in any situation. Example. Have you ever noticed how ridiculous it is to wear a suit to work every day? 2. Use wordplay. Play with words to create humorous effects. Example. Why did the Scarecrow win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. 3. Exaggerate. Take any situation and exaggerate it to comedic effect. Example. I'm so hungry, I could eat a whole elephant. But, there's a fourth step, and it's the most important one. Pattern interrupt. A quick comedic sketch. It's the key to unlocking the knight's secret joke. Cliffhanger. What is that joke, and how can we use it to change our lives? Let's go back to the knight's story. He died laughing at his own joke, but what was that joke? Pause for dramatic effect. It was a joke about the absurdity of life. He said, "I'm not afraid of death, because it's just a part of life. But, what I am afraid of is..." Dramatic pause, running out of jokes. Laughter. The knight's comrades were so amused that they started telling their own jokes, and soon, they were all laughing. The knight's secret was that he found humor in the darkest moments, and it changed everything for him. Emotional close. Imagine yourself laughing with the knight and his comrades. You can do the same. Find the humor in your own life, and it will change everything. So, what are you waiting for? Strong. Subscribe CTA, subscribe now and join the journey to finding humor in the darkest moments.